just not so afraid to talk about different aspects of wealth management and um, wealth building, thinking about generational wealth for you and your family and your children. So, Money Mondays has been a project that I have worked on for a number of years, and I'm really excited to be forging this path into incorporating 100 topics of discussion into our Money Mondays. So, literally, I am going to introduce each of the topics. This is going to take a moment. So bear with me. We'll do 20 at a time. And if I can digress, I am Vihil Vigil, International Women's Empowerment Business, Health, and Wellness Coach. My focus is to work with women to help to build up your personal sense of self-confidence, build up your professional acumen, to build your professional development, making you more confident in all that you do in life. If we are not here for each other, then what are we doing here, right? So I am so honored and so excited to be able to be welcoming so many guests over this upcoming year. And I thought I would just give you a quick rundown of the 100 topics that we will be discussing from now. What are we? It's summer of 2025, and we're going all the way through summer of 2026. So if you are interested in having discussions about money matters and you would like to feature your knowledge and be a special guest on the podcast, please reach out to me. You can find me at women'sempowermentcoach.us. You can always email me directly at Vihil, Vihil, at women'sempowermentcoach.us. Always you can comment. Please leave your insights, your questions, anything that you are interested in that you haven't heard me talk about. This is definitely an interactive program, so I'm really excited to get into the topics that we expect to be covering. So let's go. In chunks of 20, in blocks of 20, the top 100 topics. Number one, we're going to start small. We're going to start with the basics. So creating a personal budget, emergency fund basics, understanding credit scores, debt repayment strategies, 401k optimization, IRA types and benefits, or IRAs, investing for beginners. Really excited about having special guests come on and start sharing their investment knowledge. The importance of life insurance for yourself, for your partners, for your children, for your parents, for all, really. Let's see, reducing your monthly expenses. How many subscriptions do you have? Teaching kids about money, very, very important. I did a show on this not too long ago. We will be revisiting that. So let's see, reducing monthly expenses, teaching kids about money, salary negotiation techniques, side hustle ideas, tax deduction basics, saving for major life events, identifying financial scams, renting versus home buying, managing student loan debt, planning for healthcare costs, ethical investing options, and responsible credit card use. That's the first 20. So if you are interested in any of those topics, please make sure that you stay tuned in, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you are an expert in any of those areas, or you would like to recommend an expert that you find extremely helpful in your wealth building knowledge, please connect us. I would love to hear from them. Let's see. Okay, 21 through 40. You ready? Small business financial planning, understanding compound interest, balancing multiple financial goals, automating your savings, choosing the right bank accounts, financial implications of marriage, preparing for a baby financially, preparing for college, estimate or your estate planning basics, understanding market cycles, cryptocurrency basics, refinancing loans, the pros and the cons, building a diverse investment portfolio, financial advisor versus robo-advisor, maximizing employee benefits, understanding inflation, home renovations, ROI considerations, car buying versus leasing, travel hacking and rewards programs, donating to charity efficiently, and financial spring cleaning tips. So that is 21 through 40. As you will notice, the topics get a little bit more complex as the program continues. We will always jump back into reminding you of your financial basics. Are you reviewing your budget on a regular basis? Are you taking time on a weekly, monthly, quarterly basis to make sure that you are planning for tax season for yourself or for your company? Are you helping to teach your children healthy spending habits? What does that really look like? So think about all of those things as we continue to build on our knowledge. And if there are particular topics that we have not been addressing, I would love for you to reach out and say, hey, Vihil, we really are interested in this topic. Can you please share a little bit more on it? And we'll definitely be able to incorporate that, I'm sure, into one of the 100 topics that we will be discussing. Okay, 41 through 60. Preparing for job loss, understanding your paycheck, budgeting apps comparison, financial goal setting, managing finances during divorces, inheritance planning and management, understanding annuities, peer-to-peer lending platforms, health savings accounts or HSAs, financial considerations for freelancers, understanding stock options. As you can see, this is quite diverse. Real estate investment trusts or REITs, preparing for tax season, financial habits of successful people, understanding bond investments, balancing risk in your portfolio, financial literacy resources, avoiding lifestyle inflation, understanding mortgage types, and preparing financially for natural disasters. It is such a broad area, which is why we thought I couldn't leave out any of these 100 once I finally put them together. So I'm really excited for everyone to give us a listen. So let's keep going. 61 through 80. These are the 61 through 80 of our 100 topics that we plan to be discussing here on Money Mondays. So if any of these pique your interest or your ears perk up when you hear the topic, definitely stay tuned and scroll through some of the podcast videos because we might already have topics on this discussion that you can already start absorbing. So 61. Debt consolidation options, 62, understanding credit scores, 63, financial considerations for aging parents, then budgeting for home maintenance, understanding mutual funds, financial implications of relocation, maximizing Social Security benefits as they last, understanding exchange traded funds or ETFs, financial planning for college, understanding health insurance options, preparing for retirement in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, financial considerations for pet ownership. Do you have pet insurance? Do you need pet insurance, etc.? Understanding prenuptial agreements, balancing saving and spending, financial implications of starting a family, understanding capital gains tax, budgeting for hobbies and leisure, financial considerations for expats, understanding dividend investing, preparing for financial emergencies. We will be talking about that one on a couple of different levels throughout the program because I think it's so important that we plan for the unexpected. That is what makes smart investors smarter is they plan for the unanticipated. They plan for the unexpected. They plan for the future. Okay, the last set, 81 through 100 of the 100 topics that we will be discussing here on Money Mondays. Number 81, financial planning for self-employed individuals, understanding different retirement account withdrawals, balancing debt repayment and investing, financial considerations for caregivers, understanding reverse mortgages, preparing financially for long-term care, financial implications of going back to school, understanding identity theft protection, budgeting for charitable giving, financial considerations for blended families, understanding the gig economy, preparing for major home repairs, financial planning for sabbaticals, understanding the time value of money, balancing work and personal finance, financial considerations for digital nomads, understanding financial power of attorney, preparing for end-of-life experiences, financial implications of adopting or fostering, and understanding and managing lifestyle creep. That is a fun one too. So I want to invite you and as many as possible to really provide your input, absorb all of this powerful financial knowledge so that you are not only helping yourself, but you are also helping your family, your children, maybe your siblings and your parents share in the knowledge of financial health and wellness. Because as we as individuals enhance and grow our own financial sense of self, our own financial knowledge, we just naturally share it with those that we care that are around us. So in the next 100 Mondays, I'm sure there will be a few here and there if they fall on a holiday, or we might not get every single Monday, but the plan is to have a morning speaker and an evening speaker that will be uploaded to the YouTube channel during the week of that Monday and share all of this really powerful, powerful information with you and with all of our listeners out there. So thank you for your 11 minutes thus far of time as I go through and introduce to you the top 100 topics that we will be discussing on the upcoming Money Mondays podcast by the Empowerment Empire, a feature program of the International Women in Business Mastermind. Thank you again. I am your host, Miss Vihil Vigil, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon.